Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today I want to talk about the BuyIn. A couple of years ago, I got in touch with an old software developer friend of mine, somebody who I was a colleague, one of my first IT jobs, and we were catching up with where we are now. And I think he was in between jobs and he was asking what I was doing. And I told him, I'm an app developer. I make apps and I have a little bit of money coming in from the apps. And we do a little bit of work for clients, although I wasn't doing that much work for clients back then. Mostly it was my own app income. So he said, can you actually make money doing that? And I know he was looking for a job, and I wasn't quite sure what to tell him, because the answer is yes, you can. I was doing okay with it. I wasn't doing great with it. I wasn't rich with it, but I was doing okay. So I said, yeah, you can make money with apps, but you can also not make money with apps. There's a lot of variables involved here, and in order to find out, you actually have to do it, right? You have to find it. You know, it's not just that you release an app and it does well. Although for a long time, that's what people thought. You know, why is my app not doing well? But is it the right market? You have the right target users? Is it overcrowded market? All this kind of stuff. So I told him, yeah, you can, but it's not as easy as it might sound. And so he was pitching me some of his app ideas. Do you think this would work? Do you think that would work? And it was kind of like, I don't know. The only way to really know if it will work is to invest in it, either to spend the time to learn how to do it or the money to get somebody else to do it. That's the only way to be sure something is going to work, right? When I was in the Army, we used to have these poker nights, and it was so much fun. We would play poker until 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was just, I wasn't that good at it, but there was this one guy, Mike, who was really good at it. I think he was bluffing all the time, but I was never quite sure, because he would always raise the stakes of the hand up and up and up until you just thinking he must have a really good hand. We're playing five card draw. He must have a really good hand because he is really putting everything in. So then eventually you fold. So you fold, you say, look, too rich for my blood, I'm out, right? And then the first thing I would say when I fold was, all right, Mike, what did you have? And he would never tell me. He would always say, the price to find out what I have in my hand was to put your money in the pot. You don't get to find out what I had, which was true. So I never knew if he was bluffing or not. And it was a really good strategy for poker, but it's a very true with the app market and a lot of other things. You don't know until you buy in. Everybody can guess, everyone can assume, everybody can think this will work and that doesn't work, but you don't know what the market's gonna bring to you. Even if you have a surefire thing, this is working for all these other companies, I'm gonna do this too. A lot of companies might be doing that too, and it's overcrowded by the time you get to it. So I know it sucks. It sucks to say this, and it sucks to say, the only way to really find out is to invest in it, the time and the money, but I had to do it. Everybody else who's ever done well with apps, even people who haven't done well with apps, we've had to do it. We've had to learn how to spend the time doing it. We had to, or spend the money to do it, and we had to buy in. And sometimes that's just the case. When somebody says, can you tell me this app idea will work? I wish I could. If I knew every app idea that would work, I would be doing them all, trust me. So anyway, those are my thoughts for today. That is it for today. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.